Hello.
Hi, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
Oh, it's awesome. It's been in the works for a little while, hasn't it? So it's good that we finally got you here.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to it for a while.
Oh, nice. So. Okay. So, as always, I've got a few questions. I just want to find out a bit about you, your journey, what you're doing at the moment in the music industry and stuff like that. So first of all, just tell us a bit about like how your journey started, because I know you're like a DJ or were a DJ or are a DJ and a vocalist, MC as well. So sort of where did all that start and how's it separated?
Yeah, so drum and bass, like most of us, fell in love with it going to raves, first in Manchester where I'm from, then I moved to Bristol and the love got deeper.
Yeah.
And I've been performing and writing spoken word poetry since I was a teenager.
Nice.
And just within the last couple of years, I got the confidence at last to try and merge the two with drum and bass and words, and decided to become an MC.
Nice. Okay, awesome. So who gave you your first set, like back in the day? Like how did you sort of break into DJing and then MCing?
My first official MC set, my first official booking was with Full Spectrum.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
oh,
which are an amazing brand that are very diversity focused and have really high caliber acts on. So it was quite a crazy first official set to have with the likes of Chickaboo and Sweet Pea on the lineup. And but I met Fee working at a festival and she was looking for MCs and I was like, oh, well, I MC, and she gave me a chance. And it's actually their third birthday next weekend and my first set was at the second birthday last year. So
amazing. Mothership are going to do stuff. Big up Fee. Like she's also part of Keep It Real, which I'm a bit part of with like Ruth Royal and stuff like that. So Fee's lush.
She's a gem.
Yeah. Oh, so good. Oh, that's so lush. What a nice connection. Great. Okay, so are you kind of moving away from the DJing completely now then and just focusing on being a vocalist?
I love DJing. I love mixing D&B very much. But I feel like where I'm supposed to be is on the mic. I feel like we're at a stage now in the D&B scene where women are finally getting celebrated and respected for all the talent they have on the decks, and I feel like we've still got a bit further to go with the MCing.
Oh, totally. There's definitely fewer around, I think.
Definitely. There's some really wicked women MCs coming through though. I mean, there's obviously like the likes of Maddie V and the GTA girls, the Savvy Bees killing it. Yeah. In Manchester, there's like Foxy, B Rosebud, Yo-Yo, there's loads of really strong women, coming through. But for me, I think it's where my passion lies. I love mixing, but I'm quite happy to keep it as something that I enjoy for fun at the minute.
Nice. Okay. So Vispera, tell us about that name then, because I know it's got a bit of a deeper meaning.
So Vispera is Spanish for Eve, as in the night before.
Okay.
And I've studied Spanish since school, and always been really interested in Spanish-speaking cultures. And my real name's Eve.
Okay, that just connected nicely.
And it sounds a bit like Whisperer as well. And I was quite shy and quiet at school, so it just seemed to fit.
Yeah, I thought that's what it's about, like the play on Whisper and MC, so it's cool. Yeah. Nice. So, you have your first release, Homeless.
Yes.
Cool, so I've seen the music video, it's absolutely sick. So tell us a bit about that, like, you know, how did you come around to releasing it? What was it like recording a music video?
Yeah, so I worked with two wicked producers called Seeker and Portrait, who are based in Manchester. And the track's called Homeless because the words started out when I was at uni. We got approached by a photography magazine and they wanted the Poetry Society to write poems based on their images of Bristol.
Okay.
And I got given a photograph of a homeless man and I started writing a poem about it. And then those were the words that became the bars in the tune, but I didn't want to call the tune Homeless because it's about an experience that I don't want to pretend to have an idea of what it's really like. I've not lived through it. And it ended up being a bit more about walking around on your own at night, so we called it Homeless.
I see, nice.
And then I really wanted to make a video for it, but it ended up just being, I just got my little brother to help me, and we just went round to Manchester and filmed some stuff, and then I
thought
learned
you
how
looked
to
pro.
edit. Oh, thank you. I just edited it on a little free download thing, but it was fun to make. It's fun to make.
Oh, mate, that's amazing. I actually thought it was it looked quite pro. I was quite impressed. I was looking at it.
It's me and my brother.
You should be in production. Okay. So you've also recently joined the Just Be family.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that. Like, sort of what have you been doing with them? How's that been for you?
Yeah, big ups Just Be.
Yes,
they're a brilliant
big
brand.
ups.
Yeah, I've known Lauren for a little while. I actually learned to mix with Lauren on the Mix Nights course.
Yeah.
But Just Be are a brilliant brand, and I've been working with them here and there, and they took me to Bolter Festival, which was wicked for their takeover.
That was sick.
Yeah, really cool. So it's really nice to be a part of them, and they've got monthly free events at the Bell in Bristol and doing bits. So if if you don't know Just Be, then get to know.
Yeah, definitely get to know. Yeah,
Bristol Pride as well. They've got loads going on this weekend. Yeah.
Oh, nice, fair play. Yeah, we've got a couple of people coming on the show later in the year for under a Just Be takeover. Cool.
Exciting.
Okay, so a couple more questions before we get into the interview with Blare. So, what advice would you give an inspiring MC out there, female MC, or not just female, any MC who wants to try and do what you're doing?
Yeah, my biggest piece of advice that I give to everyone, not just MCs, if they're feeling anywhere a bit lost in life, I do this thing called morning pages where every morning I wake up, and it's from a book called The Artist's Way, where I just write 3 pages of stream of consciousness, and you just write whatever comes into your head, complaining about having a bad night's sleep or whatever, and it's just a really good way to honour your own voice before you do anything else the rest of the day.
Wow.
And I know a few people who have done that kind of practice, and it's led them to make good decisions in their life towards following their dreams, and it definitely helped me. But in terms of MCing, just writing as much as you can, always writing, and I think for females, have the confidence to believe you can do it. If anyone wants to message me about it, then do, please.
Oh, nice, what an offer.
Yeah, I'm quite passionate. I think that like the rave space, it's important who's on mic because it's who's narrating the night. And in order to make people feel welcome and safe and included, I think that it's important to have more women providing the voice at our events.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm on a mission to make it more.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's like me. I'm on my mission.
Yeah,
you be on your
exactly.
mission. It's good. We've all got to get the women. We've got to support each other. You know, when women support each other, amazing things
Big
happen.
things happen.
Yeah,
Big
it's
things
true.
happen. Yeah.
Okay, so my final question is, what exciting things are on the horizon for you coming up sort of later in the summer and later in the year?
I've got a few projects I'm working on at the minute. I've got a mixtape that I'm recording right now that's the sequel to my first mixtape called Vespers, which means evening prayers, and it's a link to the name Vispera as well.
Yeah.
I've got another mixtape, so keep eyes peeled for that. And I'm also working on my debut EP with some quite exciting collaborators, so
cool.
that's in the works as well.
Keep your ears peeled, guys. Okay, nice. And thank you so much for coming on. I'm really hyped to hear your set with Blare later, but I think we'll swap over and we'll get Blare up so we can hear